Welcome back to Dave without Audrey. Does a little bit of outdoors. Got up quite early, about 7, cycled out to St Andrews. So I thought I'd do something slightly different. I'm not going to get out this weekend for a wild camp, so apologies for the sound. Don't have any microphone, don't have any stand, and the tide's right into the sea pool's hidden. But I'm just going to do a little bit of a short, brief one about my cold water. So thanks for tuning in. Welcome to St Andrews Castle and all the kind of rubbish that all the students have a tendency, well, I'm blaming the students, maybe I shouldn't, maybe someone else, but students tend to leave a lot of eggs and flour and mess, but this wee bit here is good for changing it. I don't know if I'll be able to get my phone on a stand with my shoe or something like that. We'll see. What a day though. I've got a wee cup of Red Bush sit across here. Warm up once I've been from my swim. Stunning. So I've been getting into the cold water since last October, so 6 or 7 months. There's already been somebody in. And I've even brought my thermometer this one, so I don't have any stand for my video, so I could probably just stick it on this rock actually. See what the temperature is of the water. I brought my thermometer down. I think it'll be about 5. It's really cold. You can feel it on my feet. I've got a tub at home, but it sits at about 8 or 9. Thermometer's popping about. Just take a minute to get the temperature. So the sea pool walls are here, but that's going to be nice and deep today. Normally it's never that. Normally the tide's never that far in, so. joking with April, it's not quite X on the beach material, but that is fab. The coolness, I'm going to sit with a cup of tea and talk about some of that coldness. Superb. I'm going to keep that wee thermometer in for a minute or two because it's sitting about 10, but I think that's nearer 5. A couple of wee dips, couple of sort of 3 or 4 minute dips kind of thing. You don't want to get too cold because I've got to cycle back. I'm doing about just to be 10 mile on the electric bike, so it's a fun ride across here in for a swim. It takes about half an hour to cycle from home. What a way to start the weekend, absolutely superb. Somebody had been in for a swim before me, but got the place to yourself. It's only about 8 in the morning, right beside the castle. Stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'm now with the cold, I'm now embracing the cold. I think you have to go through weeks of tolerating it, getting used to it. You start to kind of appreciate it, value it. And now when I'm in the cold, I'm really kind of embracing the cold. So it's definitely a process that takes quite a few months of daily cold. Check that thermometer in a minute. So I got a kind of cheap thermometer. It's slowly going sub 10. I don't want to sit it in the water in case I forget it. I think I will. I'll leave my shoe down here so I won't forget it. Tide's going out. Look at the big rowing boat. I've got this kind of hoodie thing, so it's a cheap towel sort of slash hoodie. My shoe there. Tide's going out again, so the water's going to go right out. Oh god, nice. This acts as a sort of towel. Amazing. Just a little bit something different because we're not going to get out for a camp this weekend. Got a few things on. We're going to see my eldest across in our wee cottage with her boyfriend today, Ruby and Zach. So yeah, a bit of a chilled weekend. So this is our next little way, is just to sort of show you, trying to get into the sea at least once a week, maybe twice a week. Got my tub at home every day. The thermometer there didn't really get down, but it went down about 9. I think it's just a pretty rubbish thermometer. It takes ages to go down, so it's definitely well below 10. But thanks again for tuning in. A wee short one today, something different. Battery's getting low on the phone. Didn't have any microphones, so the quality's probably not very good. but wanted to put something up. It keeps my editing skills, just gives me a bit of time on the laptop doing some work for the channel. So appreciate everyone's support. Remember, subscribe if you've not. Might do a little bit of footage on the bike on the way home, but need to get cracking on. Have a nice weekend. Take care, everyone. See you the next time. I'll talk you through my home tub, but there's a video on that kind of before, but so it's a 300 litre kind of water butt, and then I cut some bottles, put them in the freezer. Let them melt for a good half hour, an hour even. It helps to drop. And you can also put a bucket of ice cubes, so you can just kind of, doesn't cost anything, it's just cold water. Change it every 2 or 3 weeks. And you can just like use ice trays to get ice. Just by using the ice trays, bags of ice, just create your own ice just to save money. So you're not buying like, you know, pounds and pounds every day on ice. You need a step to get in, so I've just got that old kind of wooden log there. So you step on it and then just step over. And then so it's about, it's sitting between kind of 8 and 10. So it's, you know, if you feel that, and I take a kind of, I breathe in quite deeply and just breathe out as I go down. And that's it. Once you've got that initial, it's done. And you just relax and let the cold sweep over you. Embrace the cold. You can go into your kind of sort of mind, so for 5 minutes you're just like stimulated by this sensation of coldness. So your mind becomes much more clear and relaxed. You do some breathing. I normally set a clock just up in that little, I created this little kind of stand that I put my phone, so you don't want to overdo it. 10 minutes. Right. Thanks again for tuning in.